it's burning because of the aluminum, or?
Yeah, it's a thermitic reaction between the aluminum and the iron ore in there, because the iron is actually it's Fe2O4, Fe2O3, I don't even remember the exact metallurgical composition of it, but because it has oxygen contained in it, as the aluminum burns, it frees that oxygen and it feeds the reaction. Exactly, so it's a self-sustaining reaction.
Oh, it's still dripping.
Yeah, I'm just helping that stuff on
the sides.
Yes, exactly. And aluminum slag and molten iron. And if it stays molten long enough, then the iron has the ability to ball together into little clumps. And those little clumps of iron can then be broken out of that slag and forged together and used for stuff. See, we're out now. We're down at the bottom of the reaction here. We keep tapping it, see if we can knock some more in there. Whatever it's sitting to the side of the tube. We're still cooking a little bit. And you saw how little heat it took to touch that off, and look at how much heat is being released by that reaction. I mean, that pipe is glowing, and there's still, yeah, I'm staying out of the way so you guys can see it. If I'm over there, then I've seen this 100 times. Now, mind you, this is only a couple pounds, or not even a couple pounds. This is only a couple of ounces. Tomorrow we're shipping off 8 pounds.
Yeah, damn, need it right now.
About four times more than this tomorrow. There we go. So now that reaction is done, it's just a simple little reaction. This method, has been used for welding for a long time. The railroad still uses this method for welding. They have a giant crucible that they position over a split in a rail. They'll touch the thermite off, and all of this molten metal gets poured into a gap between the two rails. And it gets collected in there, so it makes the weld of the entire rail in one single touch. You position the crucible, fill it up with thermite, position the shoes around the side of the rail, touch the thermite off, and as it melts, it pours right in there and fills the gap. So you can make a thermite weld on an entire rail in minutes, as opposed to hours with a stick welder. And because there's so much heat input, and everything heats and cools evenly, you get a much different grain structure than you would if you were to put bead after 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 bead with a stick welder. Thermite welding, it's a pretty incredible process. Now we look down through the tube, we can see that all of that thermite's been consumed, and all that's left is a little bit of this aluminum slag. So we have and you can see where it melted through the 1/8-inch thick plate that we put on the bottom, and left a couple little aluminum stalactites, if you want to call them that.
Man, it's so hot, my phone just shows white.
White, yeah, it blurs it out because it's nighttime out here.
Oh, my shit picked it up clean.
I bet your shit picked it up soon.
Real clean.
So let's get down in here and see